Bit of a myth that maths, further maths, physics and chemistry is the hardest A-level subject combination. I categorically don't think this is true. It might be more difficult throughout the school year. Maybe it's stressing you out and there's a lot of content to learn and you don't have a natural science brain, so you've got to go through it over and over again. But in terms of actually achieving results, you are so much more likely to get A's and A stars in those subjects compared to taking something like language and literature, history and psychology as a combination. And you can tell this by looking at the A star achievement that they publish every year. So for further maths, it's actually close to 30% of students getting A stars. And obviously you're going to say, well, it's self-selecting. Students who think they're good at maths will be taking that subject. But isn't that true for every other subject? Students who think that they're good at English language and literature will also be choosing that subject, but only 4% of students are getting an A star. So that's not the best argument. When it comes to the exam format and layout, science subjects are made for you to be able to get 80-90% plus, which is the basis for how A's and A stars are calculated. When you're taking a purely essay-based or a discursive kind of subject, a lot of it is going to come down to what papers come up, what themes come up. And so because of that, you just can't as easily guarantee yourself an A and an A star, even if you put in so much work throughout the school year. So when students are choosing combinations and they're saying, I really don't think I can get this and this in a subject, I say, if you put the same amount of effort into the humanities subject or the science subject, if you can do that, then I would tell you to take the science every single time. Universities don't care about an A in this subject being harder to achieve. They want you to have the highest grades. And that combination is not usually, they're not selective about what subject combination you take, apart from if you're going for vocational. Sometimes they want a facilitating subject, like for history, you would need history. You can look into that for your degree yourself. But the important thing is grades are important at the end of the day, and especially if you're doing a reapplication. Only around 3,000 something students achieve 3 A stars at A level. And I can guarantee you those students who are getting 3 A stars at A level aren't doing it by taking a humanities combination. So if you're still in the process of choosing and you're writing off sciences because you think it's difficult, just think a little bit about what it's going to be like come exam time. And maybe you could throw a science in there.